So, continuing with the same topic, biocontrol and pest and diseases, we can see here on page 186, the last paragraph of this page. What does it say? That in agriculture, there is a method of controlling pests that relies on natural predation rather than introduced chemicals. A key belief of the organic farmer is that biodiversity furthers health. The more variety our landscape has, the more sustainable it is. Okay. The organic farmer therefore works to create a system where the insects that are sometimes called pests are not eradicated but instead are kept at a manageable levels by a complex system of checks and balances within a living and a vibrant ecosystem. We all know that ecosystem is uh, a type of system in which all the levels or all the organisms are at a different trophic level, and every organism at each trophic level plays a very important part. So, though the pests are not useful to us, but we just cannot say that let's eradicate each and every pest from this world and then we can live in this entire world quite nicely without having any kind of problem. Okay, so we cannot do that because the trophic levels are balanced upon one another, and even one trophic level gets disturbed, so all of the ecosystem will get shattered down. So we cannot just say that just let's eradicate the one that we don't like. Okay, so what is the best part here is that we can do is we can control them. We can make a system like they can be controlled at a manageable levels so that they just do not come out in large numbers and harm our crops or harm other organisms. So we can just control them instead of eradicating them. Okay, so contrary to the conventional farming practices which often use, but in the when we started, when humans started using the chemicals, what chemicals used to do, the chemical used to just kill the organism. They don't bother about managing them at a proper level. They just want to kill the organism, which was not good for our whole ecosystem. So instead of that, instead of using chemicals, we can use these biocontrol agents or pests. So we see the last line, the conventional farming practices which often use chemical methods to kill both useful and harmful forms indiscriminately. This is holistic approach that seeks to develop an understanding of the web of interaction between the myriad of organisms that constitute the field flora and fauna. Now, those who are studying ecosystem, those scientists who have studied ecosystem, they know that there is a web. We call it as a food web. Now, this food web describes that one organism is controlled by so many other organisms, and the scientist will inform or they will educate the farmers that if you want to control a species, you can use any of these species. You can use any of these two to three species to control one species in your environment. Okay, so this study helps the organic farmer. The organic farmer holds the view. The organic farmer believes that eradication of the creatures are often described as pests is not possible. We just cannot say that this ये वाला कीड़ा तो मेरी फसल को बर्बाद कर रहा है तो let's throw it out या हम इसको खत्म ही कर देते हैं जड़ से ही. हम we cannot do that, but also undesirable. For without them, the beneficial predatory and parasite insects which depend on them as a food or host would not be able to survive. Now, if we kill all the rats, suppose if we kill all the rats from this world, what will snakes eat? And if all the rats are being killed, the snakes may die. And if snakes may die, the peacock and other who predates on snakes will also die. So the whole ecosystem will get disturbed. Okay. So we just cannot say that we can just eradicate one of the species. Thus, the use of biocontrol measures will greatly reduce our dependence on toxic chemicals and pesticides. An important part of biological farming approach is to become farmer with various life forms that inhabit the field, predators as well as pests, and also their life cycles. Patterns of feeding. The farmer, the organic farmer knows, or he's been educated about the life cycle of the pest. He knows that in which season the pest will breed. He knows that what are the conditions under which the pest will breed. So he know, because he knows all the life cycle. He also knows whether the pest is going to be in the larval stage. After that, it will rest like a cocoon, or it will straight away develop into the adult. He knows the whole life cycle. Then he also knows the pattern of feeding, that on which part of the plant that pest will feed, whether it will feed on the leaves, whether it will feed on the fruit, whether it will feed on the stem. He knows that. He also knows the habitat, where will this pest live. He knows the habitat, where will the pest live. So the